turn down the TVs.
Alright, so it's gonna have to be a new game.
Yep.
Yeah, dear God, I'm gonna have to change the sound settings. Holy shit. It was just extremely loud. You're gonna have to put that on silence.
Yep. I'm trying to read what this says, but the writing's so small, I can't see it.
Oh, that's right. I will have my glasses inside.
So I gotta wait until I'm level 25 or higher to do the DLC.
Well, yeah, it really makes sense since the DLC stuff is. Text size, but for a little bit bigger. Go all the way over to the UI.
What?
Go all the way over to the UI tab. Text size.
Blind people status! Oh my god. I can see.
Alright. That should be good. Yeah, the subtitle should already be on. Alright, I'm starting. New game. Those things to be now available. I guess I have to download them onto this one.
I don't know what difficulty to go on.
I don't know either.
Normal? This way we're not dying too horribly?
Yeah, especially since we never really beat the game. Well, I never beat the game.
I've played the game before, but I don't remember how to play. Then again, I've been on PC for the past few months.
Yeah, normal it is. Text size, let's actually just a little bit more, so that way not only I, but other people can read it too.
You went all the way to 10?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, then I'll do 10 too. I know I'm blind, but sometimes I feel like I'm being stupid.
Why stay earthbound when prosperity awaits you in the stars? Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon colony.
They're different numbers. Yeah. Oh no, never mind. Let's see if that says. Never mind. I thought they were. Just loading a few seconds.
Why is mine darker than yours?
I don't know. It has to be your TV setting or something in the thing. 1 second. See if I can fix that without screwing up mine. Which one?
Hundreds of thousands
Like
of
that?
colonists left to drift out here forever. just to
this.
keep from damaging
It's not
the
going to adjust
board's
that. That's
bottom line.
just your TV settings. That's it for them.
God
Aha!
damn it. I'll be here for a minute.
Character creation. Great. Strength, dexterity, want those high. Intelligence, good. Charm. Temperament or charm? Charm. Alright, let's take strength down 1. No, actually, I want strength to be decent.
This is so difficult to do.
Heavy weapons, okay. Dexterity, sneak. Handguns, dodge, melee, okay. Lockpick, good. Intelligence, science, medical, hack, persuasion, good. Long guns, yes. Perception would be good to have, but I don't. Temperament, lie, sneak, medical. No, I think I'm just gonna leave it like that. It doesn't seem too bad.
What should I put mine as? I'm very bad at these decisions.
Well, do you want to be sneaky? You want to be... Well, you probably need good charm to be up to 1 more. Because that's a persuade, lie, and intimidate. And inspiration. Carrying capacity, melee damage, weapon range, reload, all that stuff. Good. I think it should be fun.
I suck at dodge and blocking anyways.
Alright, then you get 1 thing to put into. Do we want range? Range, definitely.
What should I put this last point on?
Strength, so you can carry more stuff.
Oh yeah, I forgot about fucking... fuckity fuck.
Let's see, should I go with... I'm being kind of evil, so I guess stealth would be good, so I could steal more shit.
Yeah.
A rabble-rouser. Perfect. The colony's full of rabble.
Oh, I would be good too. No, guns and that is good. Aptitude, okay. No, just discernible aptitude.
You could probably talk your way
No
out of a landing
dialogue.
ticket.
I like talking my way out of shit. Sometimes.
Let's see, there's melee, it's a science. Science is assistant level, class 0, class A. Safety inspector, plasma damage received less, okay. Medical +1, medical wouldn't be bad. Let's see, what should be...
What should I put this other point on? Should I put it in stealth just for lockpicking and hacking?
Yeah,
Sneaking is not
Subtle and
my
discreet.
best
Exactly what I
thing.
need.
let's persuade.
Ah,
Range science. Science would be better.
meow might go.
Yeah, sounds good. Okay, appearance. I'll be a female character. Some of these female faces, I'll just go with the basic one. Not sure, why not? Eye color,
I'll
let's...
do this one, I think. Persuade. The aptitude bonus.
Yeah.
Because you gotta do a lot of persuading shit in this game.
I picked science because I plan on doing a lot of shady shit.
I can be reasonably sure you know how to add and subtract.
I'm not missing any of that stuff. Just fuck that shit. Hairstyle. Sure, why not? Guess what's really more so my signature hair? Red.
Like big eyes.
Features, makeup. That works. Age? No. Sure, next. I'll just go with my go-to name. Yep. My Y is like 9. Yeah.
What color hair did you go with?
Red.
Of course.
Alright.
Is this green?
Ish, yeah.
I cannot see because I am blind. These are such ugly hairstyles.
This guy's name's Phineas. Is there a Ferb somewhere in this game?
God. Is that green?
Yeah.
Kinda like that one. Yeah, no scars. Is that really all the makeup options you get? Yeah, whatever.
I'm going for the most evil playthrough ever. I'm gonna betray his ass in a heartbeat.
I don't know if that ends the game though.
Well, if it does, then I'll reload and just have to do it without that. I hope it doesn't.
I was tempted to betray him before, but I didn't know if it would end the game right away, so I didn't.
It might actually, because some game developers do shit like that.
Yeah. Okay, pick
Secret
a name
endings.
for me. Xraviell, Freya, or Bunny.
Go with Bunny since you're trying to be nice. You're going for a good playthrough.
Yes. My neighbor loves.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
Where'd the crazy bastard come from again? Oh, that's fine.
Not likely, bootlickers. Initiate skip jump.
Wait, going evil, doesn't that just mean I'm gonna be another corporate fucking... whatever. Just let me walk around and kill shit.
Status. Structural integrity down 25%. Power levels down to 90%. Skip drive.
Shit.
Inoperable.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, there you are.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's
Wondering
how you
what's
use
going
that.
on, eh? Bit of bad news there, I'm afraid.
Alright, that's how you
Colony
dodge.
was inexplicably knocked out of skip space.
Health is the left bumper.
Journey at sublight speeds.
Can I kick you? Can I kick you? Let me kick you. Let me kick you. You're cute. Let me kick you.
Suspended animation for 70 years, give or take.
Over here.
Normally,
Can I catch you?
so long leads
Give
to
me-
some
give-
quite horrifying results.
Let me get a gun and
It's
shoot
called
it.
explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong?
Oh, it's trying to lead me the correct way.
Not to worry.
Oh, it's
I've pumped your
helpful.
body full of a
It's gonna
special
die because of
concoction
it.
I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course.
I'm
but
used to awareness
there's a
meters.
sizable bounty on my head. Now, my
Yeah,
ship
yeah,
is
no, you don't see me, you don't
inoperative,
see me.
but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh,
I'm suspicious
I
of
see
shit,
we're
go
in
away.
position. Good luck.
My Coco. My Co-Bear.
Ow. Who the fuck are you? You gonna give me a gun?
Can you hear me? Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne,
I'm not
and he
passing
should
up.
be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry. I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship.
You
that
shot
sort of
yourself.
thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you.
Should we have our audio include? Because you're ahead of me.
Probably not. Yeah. Not include the audio.
Ah, you've landed. Good. Hawthorne should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste. Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
Did you take off your audio from mine? Okay. Being good is difficult in this game. You just want to kill everybody because they piss you off.
Easy now. You've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Oops. Oh, okay.
Hey, you, come here. You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, law, that stings. Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange from my report. Spacer's choice doesn't like us accepting outside help. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters. Gibbering, flesh-eating, law-breaking, unemployed lunatics with guns. Some hullhead grounded their spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to attract marauders. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh? Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo, not counting the bullet in my side. Here, you can have my saber too, for patching me up and all. All Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's Choice. Yes, nailed it that time. You hit your head or something? You're in Xraviell. We're a Spacer's Choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down. Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by a provisioner's for a can of our famous salt tuna. The Hope? Is that some sort of fancy new drug? Are you with Auntie Cleo or something? Don't take this the wrong way or nothing, but I'm not allowed to fraternize with Cleo workers. Company policy.
Damn it, my ears! Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the hell? This...
Damn it, I missed. Damn it, I can't shoot for shit. Damn it, I don't have enough. How do you change between weapons? Okay. I don't think so. I never tried to kill them, so I wouldn't know.
Hey! Get over here before you get yourself killed! Gall on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about. Really? How is he? Shouldn't have done that. Spacer's Choice family ain't authorized to receive medical aid from off-brand physicians. We'll see him back to Edgewater, just as soon as I cross these marauders off with the swift, cost-efficient fury that's made Spacer's Choice the most trusted brand in personal defense. I just, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs some. Well, sometimes. Management's real good at cost-benefit analysis. But, seeing as I'm the acting manager in this situation, you know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. And it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Here we go. Got them! Miscreant.
Nope.
Please be informed that this vessel contains... Marauder, please be informed that ignoring me is dangerous for your health. Intruders are not authorized to access the Unreliable's amenities, including the cargo hold's workbench.
Meh, 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 meh. You're not allowed in here. Yep. But I got a loot.
Please be advised that using the respecification machine will not make you a better person.
Yeah, she talks a lot of shit. Nope. You have to recruit your crew.
Marauder, please be informed the ship has no crew for you to murder.
I wasn't trying to murder them,
All
but...
doors are on security lockdown. Nice try, Marauder. Unauthorized access of spacefaring vessels is a crime. Please submit yourself to the authorities. Hello,
no.
Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction.
What are you gonna do? Self-destruct?
Jettison procedures initiated. Disengaging airlocks. Preparing to eject all boarding parties in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne. I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand? Well done, Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced. Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand? Thank you. I appreciate your cooperation. Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time. The navigation console is off.
I leveled up.
Offline at this time, Captain.
I like how this ship is always like, oh, my captain is dead? So you are my captain. Because otherwise I can't leave.
Damn it, how do I... Okay, there. Hmm? Yeah, whatever. I'll just do that. You can command your companions to use their special abilities on the enemy you are targeting. Companion 1, Companion 2. I don't think I ever used my companion shit. When attacking the correct type of target, they are automatically debilitated. Okie day. Keeping your company gear in tip-top shape is expected, and something you carrying needs repair, blah 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 blah. On this screen, you can choose which perks to buy with your perk points. You get a new perk point to spend every 2 levels. You can also acquire perk points through gameplay.
A little negative with Spacer's Choice. Try to get on the board side since they're kind of evil. Board's evil, right?
Hmm?
So the board's the evil ones, right?
I think so. I don't remember.
Name's on. Sniper rifle. Oh, shit, there's more. Puppies.
Maximum carrying capacity. Yeah, that's a good one to go with.
Yep, no, I died. I died for being stupid. Alright, let's do that again.
That's usually the case. Why can't I push X? I pushed X. Why won't it do it? That's usually the case.
Oh, come on.
What happened?
I pressed continue and it jumped into one of my old files.
Mm.
So I'm gonna have to redo all that again on this fucking speed on all that bullshit. Back to the main menu. God damn it. Make sure you save.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the board is the...
The bad guys, the corporate.
Yeah.
Alright, skip this. Already watched it. Skip this. Already watched it. Okay, please skip this. Please. Good.
Because you can keep track of your reputation in the character thingamajigger. I will be saving right now. Syncing data from... I don't think I realized you can change your eye color.
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, ma'am, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock your pay.
We gotta dock your pay. I don't have a job.
I'll waive your fee since you helped us with those marauders. If you're looking for work, talk to the constable down in Edgewater. She's got a bounty on marauders. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
Yeah. Most games I play, you have to constantly save, so I'm used to it. There's no system save? Which way do I go to not go to where I'm supposed to go? Damn it, I gotta pee. Okay, I'm gonna save right here. Because I don't remember if I can take that thing on. Did you die trying to kill this thing?
No.
Ah, fuck, there's a second one. What am I stuck on? Fuck you! I did. I can't kill those yet. Oh shit, I didn't realize you can pick shit up from him. I'll come back for you. I want to venture about first before I go where I'm supposed to. That's where I gotta go. Oh shit, there's more than one. Oh yeah, this is one of those games. No, where if you get caught stealing, you get in trouble.
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from? Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's marauder territory, friend. Your pod? What are you on about? You take a bruise to the cranium? Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls. And low prices. Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family. Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road. Look, you obviously ain't a worker. What's your racket? You a smuggler? Freelancer? Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites, we rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see? Four workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little. He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up. Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad. Yeah?
Alright. Now back to where we just were.
Former people, yeah.
Game.
Marauders been raiding my graves, you see? Hence the armed guards. Oh no. They are after the most precious loot of all. Spacer's Choice Company property. If those marauders swipe any more bodies out of my cemetery, company's gonna dock my pay. Hang on, I'm doing some math in my head. 20, 30, carry the 1... all my life? Work's been real good to me. Fresh air, exercise. Only problem's the paperwork. Can't get anybody to pay their gravesite fees. You could look at it that way, I suppose. You could look at us and say, those Edgewater saps lost near every soul to plague. But you'd be wrong. We're survivors. Loyal company folk, brave in the wilds.
Brainwashed.
Every now and again, a virulent plague sweeps through our town. That's life on the frontier, I suppose. A body grows accustomed.
I could really go for some salt tuna.
Beats working at the cannery.
Okay, I have to pee. Shit. Bullshit. Alright, now let's try this again. With less screwing up.
Make sure you save.
I already did. That's why I said less screwing up. McFatty, McFatty. Yeah. They'll never know. Yeah. These fucking lock needs. Nothing to see here. I think there's robots in there. I'll come back this way later. Oh, puppy. Coco? I have a Nimba over here bitching at me because I'm not petting him. I'll come back this way. You have to come through this way anyways. Nothing going on here. Oh shit, I thought someone was in here because it was red. Woohoo! Nothing going on, dude. You're full of shit. Just because I'm good doesn't mean I don't need shit. I am doing absolutely nothing wrong. And it's only stealing if you get caught. Vending machines offer a variety of items to purchase, mostly from one company. Make sure you save. A hack skill of 20 or higher allows you to sell items to the vending machine. Restricted items on a vendor can only be purchased when you have high enough reputation with associated faction or a hack skill of 40 or higher. Okay, there. I don't have a lot of money. Ugh. These jingles are stupid. I need lockpicks, which I should have checked the vending machine for those. Which I will. What do lockpicks look like? Impact hammer. What are they? Yes. Since you got a fast shooting gun, you should be good, but it's that bigger one you gotta worry about. I do not have 600 coins. Outside? These jingles are giving me twitchies. Where'd that guy go? He's got a quest. Is this him?
Got my sights on you.
Well, you can fuck off.
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff. I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling. The war! The coming apocalypse! Man versus machine! I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies. That's right. That's what I've been saying. We gotta square our shoulders and stand ever vigilant. Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant. Clattering about, firing at the birds, orchestrating their uprising. When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or standing, shoulder to shoulder with the resistance? I've been gathering up a war chest over the years. Saw tuna cans, mostly, some Spacer's chaw, few bit cards. I'll reward you for your aid.
Damn right you will.
Enlistment fees? Yeah, I suppose. Wouldn't want to give the resistance a bad name. They have sent a scout, prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town. This scout must not be permitted to return to its base of operations. Cross it off, then report back.
You know, you can close the doors behind you. That way no one sneaks up behind you.
Mechanical's got a weak spot in their midsections. I think the technical term is, the blue glowy square thing. Go on. I'm Ludwig Miller, Associate Security Officer for Transportation. Officially? Unofficially? Strictly between you and me. I am the only thing standing between Edgewater and total annihilation. Bring us honor, soldier.
God damn it. I'm gonna have that shit stuck in my head all fucking day. Yep. Make sure there's no one in here. I don't want to read all that bullshit. I wasn't trying to take a screenshot. He is my Nimba. What Nimba? I can see now. Your mother passed away from plague. She wasn't chosen to receive medical treatment and failed to recover on her own. Yeah, I don't care to read all of it. Yeah. Not that I know of.
Keep your distance, friend. Sick house is no place for a traveler.
Well, I'm going in, so fuck off.
I appreciate the company and all, but you really ought to leave. You don't want to be seen around me. Because I'm sick. You don't want to associate with people in the sick house. We're not worth your time. I'm in about as much trouble as I can be. No reason you ought to be tarnished by association. People are gonna talk. Figured it was obvious. I got sick. Couldn't get better on my own. Got moved here for everyone's sake. Maybe you don't know this, but there's a real simple reason you don't talk to the plagued. You don't want what we've got. Don't. Please. I could get into a lot of trouble. That's kind of you to say, I suppose. But I don't need help. What I need is to understand my own folly. Company always tells us, weak spirits lead to weak bodies. If I didn't want to fall sick with plague, maybe I should have worked harder. Maybe I should have taken more pride in my work.
Ugh.
I really wish you wouldn't say those sorts of things. I told you once already. People could be listening. I'm feeling a touch faint. If you don't mind, I'd like to be alone for a spell. I've never seen an outfit like yours before. You're not from around here, are you?
Something's not right. Put him down! Just gonna neutralize!
Okay, I'm gonna save. Just in case. Oops.
Hey, I saw... What do you think you're doing? Just don't make any trouble for me, okay?
Okay, I'm gonna... reload that because I'm supposed to be good. I got caught stealing. Mimba. Yeah, it's always a pain in the ass. Make sure no one's in here. What? Receptionist shot himself. This is bad. Company's going to have to call it for what it is. Destruction of Spacer's Choice property. Eugene was an asset and somebody has to pay his body price.
Y'all just sitting in a bar, not talking at all
How do I know if I'm in stealth mode or something?
Please don't touch anything. Your
Touch what I
hands are
want.
probably crawling with germs. Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness. So everyone says, until someone forgets to cough into their elbow, and then we're all dying of plague. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment. A ship? Dear me. You seem to have lost the ability to distinguish between reality and fantasy. This is what happens when you let your imagination run wild. I don't approve of fantasizing. It's a dreadful habit, corrosive to the mental faculties. You ought to let the vicar take a look inside your head.
I'm good.
Vicar Maximilian, our man from the OSI, here to spread the message of scientism like a soothing balm upon a feverish head. Or so you'd expect. You'll find him in our local church, probably neglecting his duties. Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions. As broke as pie crust, friend. Bitless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch. Thank you, no. I despise the cereals. Tell Silas I can't afford to pay, and that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies. Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings. Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers! No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions. You know about Eugene? How? Then, you know Phyllis suggested selling off Eugene's gold teeth. I didn't approve of the idea then, and I don't approve of it now. Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene.
That's gross.
He took them to his grave. That's unthinkable. Eugene's body and all rare earth minerals contained therein are solely the property of Spacer's choice. I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I? Yes, I suppose I must. Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU.
Heard something outside the walls today.
Nothing for us outside those walls. You ought to know that.
It's not the best choice, it's Spacer's choice. And before you ask, I'm all out of deluxe salt tuna. All I've got is gourmet. You ought to go have a talk with the boss, Reed Thompson. He's up in his tower above the cannery. Go right ahead. What, you mean Edgewater? That's a peculiar question. This a test? Am I being tested right now? It's, fine and dandy. Couldn't be happier. Wouldn't want to spend my life working anywhere else. Prettiest little town on Terra 2.
The blister on my ass is prettier than Edgewater. I want to say that, but I don't know if it'll get me in trouble. Should I just say it?
do us both a favor and don't try to prove your point? I don't get paid for banter. Was there something you needed? Go right ahead. Other than yourself? Definitely the vicar. Don't get me wrong. He seems a decent man, cut from church cloth, knows his scriptures. But there's something about him that bothers me. Like he's not one of us. Sometimes I suspect he doesn't even want to be here. I'd keep a few paces between myself and Miss Holcomb, the town mechanic, since her dear father left the workforce. No ill intent in her, mind. Just a queer sort, restless, scatterbrained, inclined to do first and think after, if you take my meaning. Amelia. Definitely Amelia Kim. I advise against stepping foot in her drinking establishment altogether. Word is, they're gonna replace her with an auto-mechanical barkeep. She's... what's the word? Obsolete. You don't want to associate yourself with that kind of person. Plague? I don't know anything about a plague. We are the very picture of hot-blooded physical vigor. You have got the wrong idea about me. I've got nothing that needs hiding. Some of us who get sick are liable to exaggerate the conditions of that sickness, but the fact is, if you work hard, you have got no cause to worry. Spacer's Choice is built on love, and like any real love, it is cold and tough when needs must. Medical treatment is commensurate with our value to society. Spacer's Choice will dispense medicine for the indispensable worker. Natural selection at work. Then the hand of medical science will not grace you with its touch, and you must recover on the virtue of your own grit. Listen, you mind if we talk about something else? Rambling about company policy gets me feeling all lightheaded. Music to my ears.
I got it. It's Amazon. It's hot as balls out here. Meow, my co-bear.
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's.
Hold on, I gotta figure out how to... sell shit. I suck at using all this shit, so I'm just gonna sell it all. Plasma blade.
Spacer's Choice, the brand of choice for spacers on a budget. Music to my ear.
How do I sell junk?
You think corporate's ever gonna visit?
I'm not holding out hope.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto, at your service. Or Vicar Max, if you're the sort who prefers brevity. I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling? This season's tossball predictions? The quickest way out of town? They who are not satisfied with their work are satisfied with nothing. No? How about, work fortifies the spirit. True exhaustion awaits idle hands. The OSI teaches that the Grand Architect set a perfect system in motion at the beginning of time. Contentment is found by accepting one's role in that grand plan. The Order of Scientific Inquiry, also known as scientism to the layperson. You don't talk to the Grand Architect. Once the universe was set in motion, it stepped back. It has no concern for us. We will eventually decode the plan and all its intricacies. Once we are able to deduce the properties of every particle in the universe and its trajectory, we will know everything. The future, the past, each person's place within the plan, all will be laid out before us, removing struggle and bringing peace. No one will ever need question their path again. Some even believe this ultimate knowledge will unlock mankind's true potential, and we will all become akin to grand architects ourselves, after a fashion.
Yeah.
Well, first there's the matter of the secret blood rites and animal sacrifices. I'm kidding. Seriously, though, to truly understand the metaphysics involved takes years of study and contemplation.
Boop.
Not to put too fine a point on it, but your choice of wardrobe is not precisely common hereabouts. Also, you lack the distinctive worker gaze. Usually either a deadening behind the eyes, or in some rare cases, a wild-eyed frenzy, like a trapped animal. Oh, nothing could be further from the truth. I'm simply bemoaning the level of spiritual awareness in this town.
Boop.
Yes, it is. But it's my job, and I take it very seriously. I must double my efforts to elevate my flock. These are good, hard-working people here. Mechanical tomfoolery is well out of my purview. I suggest you take such matters to Mr. Thompson in the cannery. Oh, and a word of warning. If you're considering wandering around outside the safety of the town, you'd best be cautious. The marauders I met when I ventured outside the walls might agree with you. Bastards snuck up on me while I was dutifully hunting for a banned book in a collector's library. Barely escaped with my life. But you see, one of the reasons I transferred here was to get my hands on that heretical text. If you managed to acquire it for me, I'd pay quite a handsome sum for the book. So you'll consider it? I do appreciate you hearing me out, and, your discretion. It's a handwritten journal, a faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious? I just want to keep the writing out of layman's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption. Glad we see eye to eye. Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
Work fortifies the spirit.
If you say so.
Hey there, Mary. Don't see you round here too often.
Oh, I just came to talk to the vicar is all. None of us are above confession.
You some sort of freelancer?
We're doing my co. You wanna go for a walk, Coco? You wanna go for a car ride?
I'm sorry. I'll just be a minute.
You had a minute. Next one comes out of your pay.
He's off the thread.
Yes, Mr. Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Never been healthier. Whoa, did Mr. Thompson send you? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy. You some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state? What? No. I mean, I might be. That depends on who's asking. Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows. Sounds like he's already told you. You may as well hear it from me. I'm dying. I'm not long for this world. The date of my expiration is fast approaching. And soon I shall be ushered through the great cannery in the skies. It's plague. Has to be. Silas knows. He knows I got one foot in my grave, and now he wants to charge me for the other one. You are? Oh, wow. First time anyone's ever told me that. I'll pay your fees. I don't want any trouble from Silas. But if you could see your way to freelancing for me, I could really use the help. There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me. I'll do what I can. I tried medicating myself with adrenatime. Didn't do much for me, as far as I can tell. Anyway, I can't just buy medicine. Distribution of medicine is strictly prohibited to any workers beneath the acceptable margin of health. Company policy. More like the company won't treat me because I'm not healthy enough. You will not find any guards within sight of that old place. Marauders, on the other hand. I have it on good authority. There's a gang of them squatting there. I advise stepping softly. So you'll do it then? You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, Law, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it. Just keep your head down when you're in there. Marauders have taken over. Probably tracking mud all over the archives. I know that, but I got nobody else to turn to. Reed would have wrote me up. Constable would have locked me up and wrote me up. Could have gone to see the good vicar, but I never did find my courage.
I'm gonna save before I steal shit.
You're making a mistake working for Abernathy.
It's rude to be nosy, bitch.
Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary. I overheard your talk with Abernathy. I hope you're not thinking about getting him that medicine. Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead. All I'm saying is Abernathy's worked in this town longer than some of us been alive. How do I put this gently? He's got a lot of cobwebs up in his attic. I probably shouldn't tell you. Don't want you implicated for what I'm trying to do. Alright, here's a summary. A lot of sick people in this town, and we don't have the medicine to treat them all. Can't reach out to corporate without crossing a river of red tape, so I'm reaching out to you. I'm paid better than Abernathy. Whatever he's giving you, I will do you one better. That's all I can ask of you.
Been eating nothing but salt tuna for a year.
At least you got your health.
Welcome to the Spacer's Choice Constabulary. We are Halcyon's leading brand in frontier justice. The office is writing up promotion. Purchase 3 criminal investigations and the 4th one's free.
Which ones?
All the
As a Spacer's Choice Constable, I am authorized to grant you legal authority toward apprehending wanted criminals. Know how to carry yourself in a fight? I've got bounties out for these 3 marauders. Cross them off and bring me their fingers. Just 1 per marauder, please. I'll dust off the old fingerprint roller. As long as your questions fall within the acceptable margins of curiosity. His likeness decorates many a wanted poster. Do you have any relevant information about this individual? Interesting jumpsuit you... As long as... If this is a setup to a joke, you should know I've never found anything amusing in my life. I don't serve Edgewater. Edgewater and the entire region of Emerald Vale serve Spacer's Choice. Spacer's Choice is a wholly owned subsidiary of Universal Defense Logistics, which occupies a seat on the Halcyon Holdings Corporation, also known as the Board. I must admit it bothers me that you don't already know this. Flattery won't get you anywhere with me. The bureaucracy is a noble profession, but not all of us are gifted enough to serve in it. Something to report?
Friend of mine died a couple weeks back. Still ain't past it.
You read the latest report?
Only the part that said we ain't making our quota.
If only McDevitt's folks hadn't abandoned us. Cannery could use those extra hands.
What we can do about that?
Sure there is. We can have another 0G.
Should be able to. It usually helps when your inventory is full and you just teleport to your ship to make it easier. I'm gonna save again because it's risky stealing shit up here.
I don't know you. Uh-huh. The Unreliable, you say? Never heard of any company supply ship with that particular name. I don't know what you're about, but this here's a Spacer's Choice drinking establishment. We're all loyal, hard-working company folk here. You really think so? That's kind of you. I've been trying to keep the floors clean. You got no idea how long it takes to scrub the tiles. Guess I misreckoned you. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to be curt. We just got some problems lately. I can get you a drink if you'd like. Gotta ask you to enjoy your beverage within the premises, though. Can't risk you bringing a drink over to those deserters. You understand. Coming right up. Oh, I almost forgot. We'll get you mostly drunk. Do you now? And what makes you think Mr. Thompson wants to talk to you? He's a busy man. You want to talk to Mr. Thompson, try ignoring your duties. He'll summon you up to that great big tower atop the cannery, and you'll get yourself a proper dressing down. It is a good thing. If you're not pulling your weight, you don't deserve to live here. Simple as that. Go ahead. I don't see how that's any of your business. You're the first to ask after me in some time. I'll give you that. But I don't have a story to share. My family's worked Spacer's Choice for 2 generations, and I've lived in Edgewater just about all my life. Wanted to work in the sciences once upon a time. Would you believe it? That was a wild fancy. Glad I disabused myself. What happened, you ask? What always happens when you're dreaming? I woke up. I just didn't have the brains for it. Asked too many questions. Wasn't suited to the work. So I did the right thing and worked the life I was always meant to live. Now that I'm behind a bar, I can ask all the questions I want. Important ones. Like, when are you gonna pay your tab? And would you like another round of cold, refreshing 0G? Don't talk to me that way, please. Spent many years disabusing myself of that notion. Don't need you putting it back in my head. Lab work ain't for me. Never was. Never will be. Spacer's Choice put me where I belong, and for that, I am grateful. They did. They gave me a life. Gave me a purpose. This is where I belong. What's wrong with that? It's good, honest work. Pots and pans don't scrub themselves. Glasses don't fill themselves either. Unless you're in Byzantium. I hear everything's automated there. Not that I'll ever find out. Not so fast. I told you about my life. Your turn to tell me about yours. So, what's your story? What's there to figure out? Stands to reason you work for a company. You ain't Spacer's Choice. Could be you're with Auntie Cleo. Don't see what a Cleo worker's doing in Spacer country. Trying to eyeball the competition, are we? Well, good luck trying to figure yourself out. Sounds like you'll need it. Ugh, is this the start of a joke? If you want me to laugh at your jokes, it's a 3-drink minimum. Most folk forget where they're standing after a few drinks. Seems to me you've got a head start. Anyhow, whatever happens outside the walls is not my business. Only deserters and marauders wander out there, and I cannot tell you which I revile. My world is these 4 walls, that door, and a row of mugs that need cleaning. Let me make something clear. Spacer's Choice has been real good to me. The town's been real good to me. I start gallivanting around outside the walls, poking around in places I shouldn't be, learning things I've got no right to know. People will talk. Won't ever catch me asking about the world outside. Else the town's gonna say Amelia's gone soft. That Amelia's pondering desertion. I don't want that. Keep it down, will you? We don't talk about the PLAYGE. Not here. And if you're smart, you won't mention it anywhere. I've said enough. People come here to drink their problems away. If they wanted to face their problems, they'd go see our vicar.
God damn it, I gotta go to the bathroom again. I need to stop drinking. He does go back in, so be careful.
No.
What'd you do?
Just gotta keep our heads up.
We don't get a lot of visitors.
I don't get a lot of visitors.
Carry on.
Never seen you here before. You a visitor? Welcome. On behalf of the Spacer's Choice family, let me welcome you to, where am I again? Oh, I ask myself questions all the time. For example, why do we spend money on these fancy latrines when we have a perfectly good wall outside?
What the fuck?
I am in no condition to do any work. Not so long as my injuries trouble me. Yep. Got my mitt stuck in a rotor wheel. Shredded my wrist up real good. Conrad went and sewed up my hand, but I couldn't do much about the pain. Boss was real generous to me, though. Got myself a 5% discount on Zero G Brew. After the second bottle, the only pain I feel is emotional. Hey, Conrad's a surgeon. Well, he's a barber. That's like surgery, but for your hair.
Just gotta keep our heads up.
Wish we had some better rations.
Did you talk to the vicar or the mechanic?
No, I haven't talked to anybody yet.
Oh, well, you should. Because this is the mechanic you need, and the vicar is somewhat one of your companions as well. I don't know who you're talking about.
Hey, you hear about Wilson?
Heard Marauders got it.
Hmm.
I'm an idiot that turned him in. So, Lesnar, ready to do that.
You just find them.
Hold it right there!
Oops. Load game.
Okay, you just said you want somebody with plague to spit in my drink. See, now what I did was rude. But what you did said straight up fucking horrible, dude. So, I want to shoot you in the face. Let's save the game first. Now I'm gonna shoot you in the face.
Go away! I'm trying to steal things. Shit's expensive.
Ah, shit. Never mind, I know.
I stole a kick me sign off of a machine.
Carry on.
Meow, Xraviell.
don't have time for this.
Go away. If you leave the town and go to sleep for a few days type of thing, it'll fix it. Yeah. Mm.
Please tell me that I couldn't do something. What was his name? Okay, never mind. Oh shit, no, he's gonna attack me. No.
Don't kill him. Leave the town for a few days.
I guess sorry. Ah, shooting me. Yeah, I need to leave. Well, I never. I think they overreacted. I just killed somebody.
The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Don't apologize. Just try using small words for me.
The can's bust open in the oven because she's set to cook saltuna, which isn't what we've got. Mr. Thompson? I think there's someone here to see you.
Focus, Miss Holcomb. You and I are still talking. Let's start over. Walk me through the process. Show me where it's going awry.
Well, sure. It's, mostly on account of what we're feeding into the mechanism.
It puts food in cans. We have food, we have cans. Why won't it work like we need?
She's expecting saltuna of a certain size. We're filling the cans with, well, not fish.
Am I under a debuff?
Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself. I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform. Of course not. I don't have that kind of luck. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way. I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there. The people living in the botanical labs. They're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town. Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership. I am asking you to help us survive. Edgewater needs more workers or we will collapse. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that. Of course, I understand completely. Here, let me give you the passcode to the geothermal plant. A sign of good faith, for so politely listening to me as I ramble on.
Are you setting off for the Vale? Because I know my way around. I mean, in case you want a guide. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented, and may prove useful to you.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk.
Can you have relationships in this game? I think you can.
Hey, ma'am, can we talk? Sorry. Can
I
we
think
talk?
I had a relation with this chick last time.
Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
You didn't talk to the guy in charge, did you? Then no, you didn't kill her. I'm sure will you leave baby kitty alone?
To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left. Life's hard here, especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is. Thanks, ma'am. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
Now if I can remember where the vicar is at, because... Yeah, but that doesn't mean I really know my way around this place. Because when I go looting, I don't pay attention to anything really. Just what doors I've already opened.
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
This is clean.
Any progress on that matter we discussed? Ah, Miss Holcomb. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
This here's Vicar DeSoto. He's always offering spiritual counsel to those that need it.
Thank you for the kind assessment, Miss Holcomb. I admit, I've been quite interested to make our outsider's acquaintance. Please get it. A religious text deemed heretical by the OSI is an unsafe object at large, though I understand why a collector would desire to possess such a rare book. Because I'm also a collector of books. Rare things in this colony. Appreciation of the written word outside monthly periodicals is virtually unknown here.
But what? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked her to do? Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk. They rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls so thoughtfully provided by our Spacer's Choice patrons. Does that strike you as a responsible life choice?
Damn it, I don't have enough intelligence.
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold. Not if things are left to stand as they are.
Something you need? You mean about the mission being too clean? I know, but Vicar says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vicar sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass. I think there's something higher and greater than us. But I don't feel it when I'm in the mission. Where are we headed?
Wonder if the plague's ever gonna pass.
The plague's never gonna pass, especially on your stream. Because you're killing everyone. Well, depending on the choice you make, you might just kill everyone in this town anyways. There's a mission where you have to choose between the town and deserters. Yeah, sounds like it.
Heard something outside the walls today.
I'm not allowed in here. Not since the vending machine incident.
Holcomb, got my eye on you, girl. Miss Holcomb ain't allowed in this establishment. Not since that little incident. Ask her if you care. I'm running a business here.
I won't touch anything while we're in here, Mr. Moreau. I promise.
Wow, okay.
Music to my ears.
Not only does your sick leave have to be approved, it has to be approved ahead of time, so don't get sick on your own.
Another day at the cannery.
What time do we gotta leave here? It's 2:22 right now.
Yeah, I know.
So we should probably start saving and getting shit ready.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Shut the fuck up.
No.
No, not you, the damn machine. I was just taking stuff.
Oh, clever.
And then you're gonna start singing the whole it's not the best choice, it's Spacer's choice.
You're fast.
That's what she said. Something's laughing at me.
Here they come! That's gotta hurt. Nice one! Everyone all right? I think so. I think she just gets pissed off, but I think she should stay with you. If not, I think you get a second option for a mechanic later. Oops. Who? I don't think you can yet.
That'd be the evil thing to do. Let's go ahead and say, let's go ahead and do what he wants. Gonna be on his side in that murder, guys. Regroup. Attack. Got it. Oh yeah, that's right. Sure.
What happened?
Vicar? Oh, Vicar? Can you please join me?
I'm actually going to stop and save right now because it's 2:30.
Yeah.
We gotta go get the boy.
Yup, have to go with my son.
I don't remember if I saved.
Alright. Yes.
Because you're killing everyone, you're a higher level than me. I'm only level 3.